Hello friends, my name is Theo, and today in this exciting Meissner Media tutorial, we're going to be taking a look at creating a sort of heavy metal Sin City-esque look inside of Davinci Resolve. Now I came across this look while I was literally just kind of clicking on random stuff, and it actually turned out pretty cool. I kind of like happened all of a sudden, I was like, man, this is pretty neat. So you can see I've got a bunch of stuff I was playing with, and so I've created this new clip. It's a clip from the full project walkthrough that I have going on right now. I'll put a, annotation up now to go watch that if you want to. But anyway, so what we're going to first do is do our normal thing and sort of get a primary grade going. Let me just play through a little bit so we get a sharp frame. And we're just going to kind of hit Alt-A to get some contrast happening and some saturation up, just so that we have something to work with. So now the next step that we're going to do is we're going to create one serial node with Alt-S, and they're going to right-click and create another corrector node and plug that in to the output of our primary grade. And then next we're going to right-click and add a layer mixer node. And what this will do is, once we add one input, it will allow us to add these two nodes together just kind of like they were layers a little bit. So we'll be able to assign a blending mode, which is kind of a key part of this look. So I'll just link this to the end. And now the first part of this is going to happen down in this bottom node. What we're going to do is we're going to go over to our RGB mixer and change this to monochrome. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to move our red slider up to about 1-ish. And our green slider and blue sliders down to about 0-ish. Now what this does is it basically just has the luminance value from our red channel showed up here. And we'll change this a little bit later on. But for, first starting out, we're going to keep it like this. Then we're going to go over to our layer mixer node and see nothing's really happening. We basically have, our primary look. We're going to right click and go to composite mode and change this to darken. And then we're going to add one more serial node so we can see what's going on. So you'll see before this, normal, what we have going on is just, the black and white image, which isn't what we want. Whenever we change this to darken, we get this cool look. And you see it's kind of Sin City-esque, where it's, just sort of the red channel that's got any saturation. Everything else is desaturated, which is pretty neat. You could do this with your hue versus hue curves, but whenever we get into the next little part, which is changing the luminance a little bit more, it doesn't translate as well with your hue versus luminance curves. This is a little bit cleaner way of doing things. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to select my black and white node and hit Shift H to solo that. And then I'm just going to bring a green output down and blues down. And you see the background is getting kind of darker, but the skin tones are staying pretty much the same, which will create this cool, like, high contrast look that we're going for. And then we can switch back over here and hit Shift H again. And you see we've got this really neat looking, Alt-D, contrasty, like dark, bleak. Obviously this isn't like a great shot to represent it with because, smiling blonde girl. But you can see how you could easily use this in like a heavy metal music video, or just like, it'd be cool in like, one of those really stylized alcohol commercials, or just anything sort of like that. So it's a real quick look to get, but really neat looking. It makes it look like you did a lot more work than you actually did. And there's, a lot of flexibility in this. So if you wanted to, like, change this to have the blue channel also and just not the green channel, or you want to just take out the blue channel and bring in the green channel and take the red channel down, you just kind of change stuff around really easily. And it does it in a really interesting way that I like a lot. So I hope you enjoyed this quick little tutorial. It was a real short one, but fun nonetheless. Once again, I've been Theo with Meissner Media. If you enjoyed this tutorial, be sure to give it a like. If you didn't, give it a dislike. Leave something down for me to read in the comments, because that's always fun. If you want to see more stuff like this, be sure to subscribe to the Meissner Media YouTube channel. I've got links for social media stuff down in the description if you're into that. I hope you have a great day, and I will see you next time. Bye.